So we got to talk about approach, right? Kids are always out and around contact, and that's what they think hitting is. I've talked about this in my videos before, that kids are really an approach problem out of the gate more than they are a mechanical problem. So what you're going to see with kids when they hold the bat is you're going to see a very passive top hand arm. And what I mean by passive is not just the fact that the grip is wrapped, but when you look through the forearm, I'm sorry, through the back of the top hand, through the wrist, and through the forearm, there's a straight line. There'll be sometimes like this, but you always see this bowing this way, right? So we're trying to establish some muscle memory, right? And so if you allow a player to kind of just do whatever feels comfortable that day and sit on a knee and just hit, right, chances are we're going to miss some muscle memory things. So we're going to be on a knee here. And so notice I have a bucket lid here that has some padding about the top of your player's grip is probably going to be good enough. You don't have to use a one-hander for this. We're going to be controlling the pace, so the extra weight shouldn't be that big of an issue, right? So we're going to put the bat right on our shoulder, knob of the bat to the catcher, top hand out of the way right in the chest. At the end, as we go through contact, boom, are these checkpoints. Chin to the shoulder, arm fully extended, palm to the sky in the right direction. Not to mention, I'm practicing barrel lag. So barrel lag is basically I'm giving the barrel a source of energy to chase, and the longer that I can keep the barrel behind that source of energy, right, the better my release is going to be. So whenever your player is struggling, if you see the bat sliding off their shoulder and the elbows coming underneath and then the hands are going, that kids really struggle with is their body's relationship to the ground. Kids are really good about understanding I've got to sway back to sway forward, but that's not what hitting is. What's really important for any athlete, no matter what the sport is, their body's relationship to the ground. So we're going to get them a lot of reps in. You'll see some kids will try to just sit into their backside to go forward, right? And so really what's important in a load is what are we doing? We're building up energy, potential energy, to help go through the ball. So there should be at some point in this process some internal rotation of the hips, and that never happens for kids. They always say, and I'm making this here, that's hip bone to hip bone. Boom, boom. And so at some point in this transition, there should be some internal rotation. So when I do bring in my timing move,